So this was the parking lot right here. There was a sign somewhere around in this area that said Skull Kingdom on it, and right there was where Skull Kingdom sat and terrorized people for years. Let's take a closer look.
My name is Micah. I travel around videoing everything and anything I find interesting. Let's take a closer look.
Hi everybody, welcome to the world of Micah. I am here today right on International Drive, and right over there is Universal Studios Orlando. Now, today I am not talking about Universal Studios Orlando, but if you know anything about Universal Studios Orlando, you know that every year they have a special thing that terrorizes people who come from all over the world and locally. What am I talking about? Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween Horror Nights is one of the biggest Halloween events in the state of Florida. I will say one of the biggest on the East Coast. But back in 1996, there was also something that sat here in Orlando, not too far from Universal Studios, that terrorized locals and tourists from 1996 to the year 2007. I'm talking about Skull Kingdom, and it sat right there. So Skull Kingdom was a year-round attraction that was basically a haunted house. You walk through it year-round, and it only cost a couple of bucks back in the day. I think I saw online that it only cost about $9 or so, but it was a staple here in Central Florida for so long. And right over here is where it sat, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like today. So in the photograph, you guys can see this sidewalk. I'm not gonna stand in the street, but right here you can see these different palm trees in the background. This was not here back then, but right there straight ahead was Skull Kingdom, and that's the parking lot that was used for the attraction. Now, I never got to go to Skull Kingdom when I vacationed here. I don't think I would have been up for it as a kid. I was a little bit of a fraidy cat when it came to actually doing things. I liked scary movies, but I did not like someone jumping out at me like I enjoy today, because I'm a huge fan of haunted houses and Halloween Horror Nights. But I never got to visit it. Did you? If you got to visit Skull Kingdom, comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And I want to say that bush can be seen in this photo as well. And sadly, in February of 2007, they actually closed Skull Kingdom for good. And they started demolishing it. And you could come out here and you could actually watch them. They just demoed the whole thing out here in the middle of the day. I think there's actually footage on YouTube.
Oh, my CD's skipping. Oh my God! I never thought I'd see it happen! Oh my God!
But it sat right there. So crazy. All these people passing by and eating at this IHOP nowadays have no idea that one of the biggest haunted houses in Central Florida sat right there. It looks pretty incredible at night. I mean, it had the big skull on the front, and it's really bizarre to me too because it has two tie-ins with Universal Studios Orlando. It has the Skull Kingdom, which reminds me of Skull Island that just opened up for King Kong over there, and it's also a haunted house, just like Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. So even if it did last until today, I'm sure it would have a run for its money just because of the success of Halloween Horror Nights, as well as King Kong's Reign of Skull Island. But I'm looking through here, and you never know, man, that could be some leftover remains from Skull Kingdom right there. Some concrete blocks or some like metal framing inside there. It's pretty nuts. And obviously it's completely fenced off. We cannot get back there to see anything. And I'm sure there's nothing, because right up here you can see an actual opening, and they completely demoed it. I mean, it's gone. Right here would have been the entrance. We would have walked into Skull Kingdom. The only thing that sits here that remains anything whatsoever from the past are those palm trees that are lining the way to Universal Studios. I don't even think this IHOP was here back in the day. But this is the original parking lot for Skull Kingdom. So besides the palm trees, this is the only thing that remains. Rest in peace, Skull Kingdom. I'm so sorry I never got to visit you, but I'm sure you were incredible. Thanks for all the scares and leaving a cool legacy in Central Florida. Back in the Nautilus now. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for taking a closer look at what remains of Skull Kingdom, the haunted attraction that was here from 1996 to 2007 in Central Florida on International Drive. If you or anybody you know ever got to visit Skull Kingdom, leave a comment. Like I said, I want to know what it was like. If you guys have any footage or photos or anything, let me know as well, because I'm really interested in finding out exactly what was inside that building. Be sure to visit my website, worldofmicah.com, and subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more videos. youtube.com/worldofmicah. I'm also on Spreadshirt, worldofmicah.spreadshirt.com. And as always, everybody, stay weird. Goodbye.